This camera is so weird. This camera's better. Hey guys, how are you?
Thumbnail movie?
I did the thumbnail by myself because
Whoa, I'm not
you
even
were busy.
I'm not even in our own thumbnail.
You were too busy.
Come on, wait for me at least.
This guy was too busy working on other stuff, so I couldn't put him in the thumbnail.
Okay. Hello.
Hi guys.
We're live on TikTok as well. Oh, but I look pretty good.
Maybe de-brighten it a little bit. That looks better.
Hello, hi. Hi. Yes, guys, we are here with unexpected live stream cook night.
Unexpected?
Unannounced, because sometimes I give them an announcement and be like, hey guys, we're going cooking at like 9 p.m. Today, we are going to be cooking a family favorite. You guys may have seen it before. We're cooking pasta.
Again.
Walaikum assalam. Omar Khalil, you're here. Let's go.
Again, because like
You're here for it.
I'm just so tired.
Welcome, brother. Welcome, all of you guys.
I haven't cooked pasta in a while, actually.
Yeah, we haven't actually eaten pasta in a while. It is something that I used to eat a lot. My favorite TikTok is hello, Scar Wheelie. How are you? I'm eating my lunch.
I just wished, Gary, that
Nice.
we had that thing. What do you call it?
Okay.
You know.
Walk?
No.
What?
You know.
Nope.
That thing.
Wow.
Cheese.
Thank you so much. And look, he's got the Squid Game character. Are you a
Wait,
Squid
no
Game
way.
fan? Look,
They gave us a Squid Game gift?
No, look at he's got the Squid
Oh,
Game.
okay.
Just
I was like,
picture.
this is a Squid Game gift?
What's the main character's name?
Oh, it's
Squid
night
Game?
at your country, no country, it's still 9:35 a.m. Yeah, it's
What's
nighttime.
the name of the guy? I know Sang-woo and Ali and all.
Gihan?
His name Gihan, yeah.
It's
I always
Gihan.
forget that guy's name.
Why do you forget his
Beautiful
name?
family. Well, thank you so much. The person with Gihan, AOGA. I can't see a full username, but AO Gamer sent Rose. Thank you. She was getting excited. Episode 6. Yo, are you on episode 6? You haven't finished the show yet?
Wasn't Golden Goldie on that episode?
That was like 2 weeks ago. What are you cooking, guys? We're cooking pasta. 8:05 in my country. I can't watch Squid Game because I don't have Netflix. I finished Squid Game. I actually really liked it. My favorite was Ali in 067. The girl. Wow, thank you so much. Let me scroll up to that. Hello, love y'all. Powder puffs and kittens. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
the generous donation. We appreciate you so much, and we love you too. Thank you. I love you guys. You two are so cute and such couple goals. Thank you. I just finished it. How was it? I love Medina's hijab. The pattern is awesome.
Thank you. Malala Hijab.
Hey, Gamer, thank you. Appreciate it.
Look how green and red this is.
You guys are awesome. I love your videos, and I do learn from you guys' culture. Alan, thank you. We are from Canada, guys. Salam, I'm in grade 6, and I think I'm queer. Can I be queer or Muslim? So anyone can be Muslim. This is my first live with you, too. Love your content. Sarah, welcome to the live.
Look at how colorful this looks, Garrett.
Guys, can you guys see? Let me give you guys a better angle. So you guys can see what's going on. So we've got our TikTok live going at the same time as YouTube. So if you guys don't know, we are cooking pasta on our live. And now we have the onions and the green pepper. And you put green peppers right there. We've got green onion and then green pepper going in. Love your videos.
Those going later.
They're complimenting you a lot.
Thank you.
They like you. They like your hijab.
Thank you, guys.
What kind of pasta are you making? We're making brown chicken pasta with veggies in it. First time Ashlyn. So there's a few of you guys. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Can you make a cookie from Squid Game? We have made them.
We might make one more tonight. I'm not promising anything. We might make one. Just one. Because it's really easy to make. So we'll see how that attempt turns out. Because I've been watching a lot of videos.
You guys ever eat these?
Can you show them the cookie we made already?
I will show them, but I'm talking about this for now. I'm so bad, like, I didn't even cook these. Because it says on this package, pre-cut sugar cookie, safe to eat raw. I literally ate these raw. Not all in one.
Guys, Seriously,
Not all at one time.
he makes me cringe so much with the way he eats stuff.
Who
Like,
else likes
seriously.
cookie dough? I eat like 2 of these a day. It's like addicting. I'm not promoting to eat cookie dough, but I just like these sugar cookies and they taste good. They taste better raw. Exactly. When you bake the cookies, sometimes they're like they get burnt and they're crispy. And I like chewy cookies.
I like chewy cookies.
Let me show you guys what we bake.
I like chewy cookies.
Show it. They get stuck.
What got stuck?
The dalgona. Oh no.
You got stuck?
No, it's okay.
Jerry, you scared us.
I just bought them like 20 minutes ago. Oh, really? So these are the ones that we have left. You guys may have seen this in our videos. But these are the ones we haven't carved them out or anything, so we'll see what we do with them. Maybe we'll make more at some point. It's a really cool idea. I never knew about dalgona cookies before. First time to make it through life. Yay, welcome. So many of you guys. Awesome.
Jerry, you said it actually tasted good.
It's not bad. For those of you guys who like licked the cookie or bit part of it, did you guys like the dalgona taste of those cookies? I didn't think it was that bad, but I would eat like a small piece of it, not a whole cookie.
So one interesting thing I found about the dalgona cookies is that, you know, you can actually put it in your like warm milk, and it makes the milk like flavorful. It makes it taste like caramel. So it tastes like a caramel latte.
If you put it in milk.
Yeah, milk and coffee.
That's interesting. Maybe, yeah, guys, try that. Put it in milk, see how it tastes. Can I show them the cat really quick, just for a second, to ask you?
Here, if the cat comes inside, I don't want the hairs going in here. So
I hold it and bring it out.
fine.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna see if I can show you the cat really quick because I saw a few of you requesting it. So I'll be right back. Let's see if we can get Hazel to come in here because Lunar is way too squirmy. I don't think he'll come on this. She's digging into daddy's teeth. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. I have little baby Hazel here. You guys may have seen her in our videos. This is Hazel. This is our female cat. I got the pumpkin and ghost ones. I also thought Target was edible. Also, Target has edible cookie dough. Yeah.
Target
Here, guys, it's your wish of
or
Hazel.
Costco?
It's in Target. We don't have Target here anymore in Canada.
We used to. Like at one point, we did.
I got the, yeah. Can you see the cat? I have to scroll down your messages, guys. Have you had dalgona coffee? No, we haven't. Am I Portuguese? Yes. Half Portuguese. She's so cute. Bustin', so cute. She's so cute. Chunky cat. She's a little, this girl likes to eat food. She likes to eat. Okay, I'm gonna put you down, Hazel. Hazel's gonna go down now, guys. She's digging a little. Yes, yes.
I added the ground chicken now.
Okay, we have the ground chicken in. Pasta is cooked. Now we have to add the sauce once this cooks, and we should be almost done. Can I please have your cat? Good evening from New Mexico. Chunky cat. Also, thank you. I'm not Muslim myself. My friend is. I'll love to learn more about her and her religion, so thank you. It's almost 11 here at Damascus, Maryland. Awesome. We're glad the videos are helping. How did you two make it to Canada? I was born here. Mubina came here when she was in 2000. I think when you were like 8 years old.
Yeah, not my choice.
Yeah.
I never wanted to come here.
Are you Armenian? I'm half Armenian. Where do you get the hijab? She got her hijab from Lala Hijab.
Guys, you know what's funny is everyone thinks like you should go back to your country or move back. You know, first when I came to Canada, I didn't even want to come here.
Unstable.
But then I made friends here. I went to school here. My whole life is here. So it almost feels weird to leave Canada at this point. I can't imagine living anywhere else now.
Where's the cheese?
My home.
They're asking where's the cheese for the pasta.
Exactly, because it expired there.
We had, I don't know. We had some shredded mozzarella cheese, but unfortunately it was expired, so we have to throw it out.
Okay.
We're cooking pasta, guys.
You said it was frozen mozzarella. Can you take that out?
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can shred that a little
Do
bit.
y'all know about the couch guy situation? If yes, do y'all have an opinion? I've seen that video.
What video?
The couch guy, I think it's the situation where a girl goes to visit her boyfriend out of town or something, and then he's sitting on a couch with like girls there. And some people are saying that he wasn't being loyal to her in their relationship.
I'm confused.
Honestly, don't know about that, guys. Because
I'm so confused.
you don't know couch guy.
No, I don't.
This girl went to visit her boyfriend, and then when she walked in the room, she was sitting with two girls.
Oh,
on
I
the
saw
couch.
that. I saw that. Somebody made a video on it. I think it was Aaron McLevin.
Yeah.
He reacted to it.
Yeah, so I don't want to comment on someone else's relationship. I don't know what to say about that, honestly.
I don't think we have a right to comment on anyone's
Yeah.
relationship.
Does Medina, does Mubina agree that hijab can mean different things to different women?
Yes. But in Islam, we do it because first and foremost, it's our command to do it. It's an obligation. But obviously, you know, it does mean different things to different people. Like non-Muslims wear hijab too, and it's not for the same reason Muslims wear it.
How do we convince our parents to marry a converted Muslim? Mubina might be better suited to answer that because that was our situation.
They can't really tell you that you can't marry that converted Muslim. Like that's your right. They can't really. If your parents are refusing it, you can actually go to an imam and they can get you married.
Someone said the beard transplant is looking really good.
What?
They think I got a beard transplant. Assalamu alaikum, I sprained my wrist. Can you make dua?
Oh
May,
no.
may Allah heal you,
Yeah. I hope you get help soon.
and we hope you feel better soon, inshallah.
Yeah, that's why like give you speedy recovery.
Speedy recovery. Does she like wearing that on her head? No disrespect. That's her. If she chooses to cover her hair, it's a form of modesty in our religion. The women are commanded to cover that. So, I mean,
Just so
she's
you know,
happy
guys,
with it.
I'm only wearing it right now because I'm on the live. If I wasn't on the live, I would be cooking without it.
I miss your Ami Abu Javi. Mati, how are you? Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Aap kaisi hai?
Is that Gia?
Yeah. If that's how
Kaisi hai
you
Gia?
kaisi hai? Aap kaisi hai?
Fir kaisi hai Gia?
If I came to Islam, I know you live in Canada. Would I have to wear hijab? Again, it's ultimately your choice, but the hijab is mandatory. That's the opinion we follow, and we also follow the opinion that niqab is mandatory. So I don't think there's really much difference of opinion on the hijab. So normally, yes, women would cover their hair. I thought it was a man's command, not his. It's definitely not a man's command, guys. I do not command her to cover her hair. I don't know why people think that, but I definitely don't.
Even if he did, it's not like I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'll do it.
Shukr hai Allah ka. Shukr hai.
I think she says it.
Okay. How many people attended your wedding? We didn't have a very large wedding.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was mainly Mubina's family members, and she had some of her friends there as well. What time is it where you are at right now? It's like 10:47 p.m. Kind of late. Take it off and be who you are.
I am who I
If
am.
she took it off, she wouldn't be who she is. So
Exactly.
that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, if you think you're better off without it, then go do you. But stop telling me what to do.
Same time zone. Yeah, we're Eastern time zone. Does your husband's family accept you as a Muslim? No. Have you guys been to Vancouver? No, but we would love to visit. I've been here for a long time. Watch Anime Festi. Awesome. Welcome. Are you guys Asayas? No.
What is that?
I don't know. Salam, huge fan from Detroit, Michigan. Much love and enjoy your food. Walaikum assalam. Lots of love back from Canada. Thank you. If you are in a very warm environment, what material can you change it with? Is there anything? Any options?
So I'm wearing like chiffon type, like very thin material right now. And if it was warm, I just wear this material because it's very thin.
Give her a break from the niqab. What? Turn off the camera and let her cook in peace. You guys understand she's choosing to do this, right? She wanted to go live.
Guys, I want to go live and I want to talk to you guys.
The reason I'm here is because I'm trying to answer while she does that.
Yeah.
That's just the way that it works.
Do you smell the green pepper, Gary?
Yes, I do. Some women believe that the Quran doesn't specify covering your hair and face. What do you think? We follow the opinion that it does say that and that there is evidence for that. How can I start wearing the... Honestly, I wish we could make a video talking more about our reasons for like believing in the niqab, because there definitely is evidence for it. When people say it's cultural or there's no evidence, they don't. Honestly, they haven't researched enough, in my opinion, because there definitely is information on it. What are the best qualities a Muslim you should have? Your opinion. I think being open-minded is really important, because a lot of people get stuck in this whole, oh, my scholar said this, so I have to follow this way. They get so stuck and rigid in their own opinions that they don't research outside of that. So that's from the learning perspective. Be open to learning more information, and don't be like so kind of like stuck in one mindset because of someone telling you something. Do your own research as well so you can learn. Another thing is just the traits of a Muslim is just be a kind, caring, charitable person, and someone who prays. Pray on time and pray. It's really important. I wanted to talk with y'all. It's been a while. Inshallah, brother. I don't think we're doing a dual live today, but inshallah we will do one. And we will talk with you soon. Bro, her food looks good. I wish you guys could see it. Well, we will show you guys. If you stick around till the end, we will show you. And we will do a taste test as well. You're asking, where's your cardigan from? You want me to open this?
My cardigan is from Urban Behavior. I'm fine.
Okay. Open this. Putting both in now, right?
No, not both in right now.
Okay. Should I open it or no?
No, don't open it yet.
Is that LGBT food? What kind of question?
What?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that question.
What?
That's like saying, is that heterosexual food? What?
What?
It's just food. Have y'all watched Squid Game? Yee.
Have you guys been following our videos on Squid Game?
Can you still be Muslim woman without wearing the niqab and hijab?
Yes.
You can. It would be considered a sin based on the belief that we follow if you're not wearing it, but you still have the choice to wear it.
Yeah, and you're still Muslim if you don't wear it. You're still
it
Muslim.
doesn't take you out of the fold of Islam for not wearing it.
Yeah, like you're still going to be Muslim.
I recently got diagnosed with tics. Do you have any advice on how to cope? I personally wouldn't have any advice.
I have no idea, but I think there's a lotion you can get for tics.
I can smell the food from here. Absolutely. If we could have all of you beautiful people in our kitchen right now eating some, we would love to do that. I respect your culture. I love your videos. Thank you. Are there any movies or music you're not allowed to watch or listen to? So anything that takes us away from Allah, we try to stay away from.
Anything with inappropriate scenes,
Yeah.
anything with like a lot of swearing.
Yeah.
Not good.
Is it haram to watch anime? I'm not going to give you a ruling on that. We're not scholars, guys. You have to ask a scholar about that. Is it haram to build the Kaaba in Minecraft? Again, I don't know. Can you watch Disney?
I mean, I watch Disney movies.
Do you play video games? Yes, I do. We both do. The questions about are we having kids, guys, we made videos even addressing this. It's a personal question, and it's one that like we don't have control over. So when people say, when are you having kids?
How do we know?
How do we know that?
I don't know.
You can try to plan when you have kids roughly, but it's in Allah's hand. Allah knows best when we're having kids. I don't know. Would we like to have kids? Yes. How do I tell my parents I want to be Islam? So it would be you want to be Muslim. Islam is the religion. Muslims are the people who follow the religion. It depends on your parents, honestly. depends how open-minded they are. I know my family was not open-minded, so I had a hard time with that.
So maybe you can talk about how you cope with like families that don't accept you.
My family, or just families in general?
Just in general, like families that don't accept you, how to cope with that, because that might be hard for them.
I feel like without Islam, it would have been very, very difficult for me. Because you have those moments you can pray to Allah to ease your burden in the struggles that you have. Because a lot of you guys say, I want to be Muslim, my family's not going to like it, what do I do? I was fortunate where I was not actually living at home when I became a Muslim. So I didn't have to deal with like living with people kicking me out and things like that. Did they cut me off? Yes, they did. So I was basically living by myself with no family support, and it was very difficult. But alhamdulillah, I had a space where I could pray and practice and start learning about my faith. So it's a little bit more complicated to advise you guys if you're still living with family, because it's honestly a lot easier when you're not, I would say. But there's definitely still challenges that come with that. So you have to you would know your family better than I would, so I can't really give you advice. But try to catch them at a good time. See how open-minded they are. Maybe I've heard reverts who take the family to a mosque, take them to an Islamic event. See how receptive they are to that. Also, showing them through your actions is really important. One of the reasons Nabina inspired me to learn about Islam is because of how good her character was as a person. How charitable, how giving. She always put others before herself. She was always practicing, seeing Muslims praying at certain times, doing certain things. The structure of the religion really drew me to it, and it wasn't her telling me. She not once told me go research Islam. Not once. I used to tell her go research Christianity. She never said research Islam. So it's through your actions that you can try to win your parents over. That's one way.
Never force your religion on anyone.
Yeah.
Ever.
But in the end, you could literally do things perfect. You can do things as respectfully and perfectly as you want, and your family would still say, no, we're going to disown you. No, we're going to kick you up. So you have to
be prepared for that.
Be prepared for that. But you guys have to remember, in Islam, treat every day as your last. Appreciate and be grateful for every day you have. We don't know if we have it tomorrow. So if you are internally really want to become Muslim, don't delay it. You might have to practice certain things in private, or you may have to delay. You might have a hard time eating halal food, but you'll still be in the fold. You'll still be Muslim, right, if you convert. So I'm not telling you guys what to do, but don't delay it if you're in a position where you can become and you're just like scared. Because I was scared too, and I'm an example of how things can get better. Because I had like no money, no support, nothing, and things, alhamdulillah, have gotten better for me since I became Muslim.
I can't use this. It's like I never.
So yeah, we took the mozzarella block out, and it was from the freezer, and now it's like frozen block. So I guess we can't put cheese in it this time. We were literally at the grocery store, so we could have gotten some, but
hey, you did. You got marble cheese.
I got marble cheese. Do you want that?
Yeah, let's just use marble cheese.
Okay. I guess we're putting marble cheese. I personally do not put cheese in my pasta, but if she wants to put it in, I guess I'll just eat it.
I always put it in Garrett.
I wouldn't put it in mine. Because I just like.
Yeah, okay, guys, he literally eats it every time and likes it. I add cheese every time. He says it's really good.
Okay, I'm not going to debate you. I personally would not put it in mine. But if you want to put it in, I'll still eat it. She's literally giving me such a death stare right now. Oh my god. Is the niqab hard or just your preference? We believe it's mandatory, and there is evidence suggesting it's mandatory. If you're not sure, you guys can research, and we hope we can make the video at some point. Sit down and just break things down.
Is there a way you open this, or like you just open it?
You can just do that. Yeah, I do that.
You just cut it like this? Really?
Yeah. And actually, that was a good one because you take the cheese out and then you can just seal it right up.
That, please.
You guys don't feel like doing it, like putting the cheese back. You just put this. You cut some off and then you just put this back on. Don't have to use no saran wrap, nothing. It's sealed up. Good to go.
I'm really not a fan of marble cheese.
I love marble cheese.
I don't know how this is gonna be.
What's your favorite cheese, guys? Who's more stubborn? It depends what it comes to.
Hey, do you have the thing?
What?
The thing you use to shred cheese?
Yeah.
I can never find stuff for the life of me. Oh my god.
You don't know where it is.
I can never find stuff for the life of me.
I just got here. What are you making? Welcome to you guys who have joined recently. We are making pasta. Mobina is just adding. You guys can see her right there. She is just shredding some cheese onto the pasta.
Guys, this shredder scares me. Who's scared of this shredder?
She's so sassy. I love her. She's a sassy girl.
You don't like sass though.
Someone said, I want to get a divorce for real reasons, but I'm scared that no one will want to marry me after.
Don't be scared of that.
Don't be scared of that.
If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has someone written for you, if God has someone written for you, you'll marry that person regardless of what you feel.
In this world or inshallah the hereafter.
Yeah. And honestly, if someone doesn't marry you because you're divorced, they don't deserve you.
Please, guys, I really want to just tell you guys something because I've been through this. Do not change yourself just to get into a relationship with someone. Our relationship, mine with Mubina, people always comment perfect relationship, perfect relationship. I've had a lot of situations where things were not perfect with my relationships before, and I do want to make a video on this. But Mubina accepted me for who I am as a person. Like, if you are divorced, whatever your situation is, I had no family, things like that, she still accepted me for who I was, okay? So no matter what your circumstance, whatever your struggle, you want to be with someone who accepts you for who you are. You shouldn't have to change. You shouldn't have to hide that you're divorced or anything. You should be able to have that conversation and be like, this is my situation. And then if they're right for you, then they will accept you for who you are.
Guys, that's something I always told Garrett, even before we were in any type of relationship, that he should not like run after relationships. He should not try to like be in a relationship with somebody and force it. Never ever force a relationship because that's not gonna work. And at that time, like I didn't even care about him.
Yeah, like
I was like helping him as someone who's taking psychology. I wanted to go into clinical psychology. Yeah. So I kind of treated like his thing as, okay, I need to help this guy. He's going through some stuff. And so I'm just helping him.
I would say personally that's a bit of a stretch, but basically there will be situations I might like a girl. I feel like I'm putting in effort. The girl may not be reciprocating. There's been situations like that. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been in those kind of situations as well. But if they're not reciprocating the effort in that relationship, there's no point continuing, because sometimes we cling to hope that maybe that person's going to come around. But if they're not there for you right now, they're not putting that energy and effort in your relationship right now, I would just say cut it and find someone who's actually going to do that. Because I feel like my relationship with Mubina is actually both of us are trying to put an effort into what we do. So it's like we both care about each other. We both show each other. It's not a one-sided thing. Only one person's trying to do it. That's at least how I feel. Does she wear what she wants at home? Yes.
Yes.
Mubina felt pity for him at first. What do you think about that?
Actually, yes, it's true. I did. I did. I thought he was just some person who really needs like someone to talk to.
No.
I felt so bad. No, initially, I did feel bad because, guys, you have to understand that I didn't even want to talk to him. He kept talking to me.
Yeah.
It was kind of annoying because I didn't talk to any guys.
The misunderstanding there was like I was trying to find someone in the class who was a good student, and then I started talking to her, and she was very friendly. So where I'm from, you can just continue talking to a girl. It doesn't matter, right?
But I told you not to talk to me.
I didn't understand the boundaries of her being a Muslim woman, so that I just kind of kept trying, and she might have been like, "Oh, I feel bad for you. You have no one to talk to, this or that. You have pity, this or that." But anyway,
there was a point where I felt that way. There was a point, but then eventually I liked you. So, woo! And I hated that I liked you because I didn't like anyone my whole life. You broke that. I never had a crush on anyone, guys, ever my whole life, except this guy. He was so annoying and persistent. Ugh.
I mean, I guess it helped that I was non-Muslim. Like, at the same time, we had to keep it strictly work-related. So it wasn't fun.
Really hard.
Imagine being in love. Inshallah, bro, someday you will be. Inshallah.
Guys, we didn't know we would be in love. Okay? Never lose hope. I never thought I would like him.
Never lose hope, but if someone's not giving that energy or effort in your relationship, do not waste your time either.
Exactly.
The reason why we worked out is because I tried to make an effort to understand things, and she made an effort for me, so it's kind of like it mutually just worked out.
But guys, one thing you don't know is that when he wasn't Muslim, there was a point where I just went on the prayer mat and cried my eyes out because I told God that, if he's not good for me, take him away from me. and give me patience because I can't continue doing this. So I was gonna move on eventually if he hadn't converted to Islam, but I wouldn't have married anyone. That was something that I
So
was very
loyal, so respectful, so loyal.
so loyal.
I sincerely do appreciate that about her, making me feel very single. And all of you guys who are single,
Do not feel single.
please be
Guys.
patient. There was a point in my life, like even my early 20s, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna find someone with the same values because I don't feel like I click with certain people.
Mhm.
And maybe that's the case even now. But alhamdulillah, Allah blessed me with an amazing spouse like Mubina, and that does same thing can happen for you guys.
If you guys are single, don't feel single because honestly, I thought that I was never gonna get married.
Me too.
There was a very dark time. Well, you were only 24 or 23. Come on.
23, but you know what?
I was like 26. I was in my culture. After you reach the age of 25, you're like old, okay? Plus, I was engaged before, and my engagement didn't work out. So I just felt like I was in a very dark place. I thought I was gonna be single for life, and so when I saw couples, I felt very single as well. And it is hard, I will admit, and I'll tell you guys it's hard. But keep at it. Just know that if someone is gonna work out for you, it's gonna happen no matter what. And you have to let it happen naturally.
Yes.
Do not push or force a relationship.
No, but for real, I don't really care that I'm single. I don't want to get married until like 25 or later. Your wife has a beautiful smile. How would you know? If you didn't convert to Islam, would you still marry him?
No, but I would have stayed single.
Yeah, so I would have to be Muslim for that to happen, and that's honestly a lot of what the misconception people have about our relationship is that I did that for a relationship. And I'm just going to accept that you guys, a lot of you are just going to think that's why I became Muslim, and I'm okay with that. I've grown to gradually come to accept that. I'm not going to be able to please people or be like, oh, I didn't do it for that reason. Only Allah knows what my intention is, and I'm confident and happy with my relationship with Allah.
Well, guys, one thing you should know is that I wouldn't have married him if he had converted for me. For me, my faith came before anything else. Anything else. That includes my love for my husband, because I knew that if I wasn't going to get him in this world, I was going to be with him in the afterlife, because I would get whatever I want. That's the belief that I hold, right?
But what if I was non-Muslim?
That doesn't matter. I would get you regardless. Maybe a different version of you.
I see. Okay. What part of intelligence did Medina attract with since you could not see her yet? It's not simply just intelligence. It's her nature as a person. I get drawn to people who, are open-minded, who are understanding, they can think about other people and just not, like when people are very self-centered or they're egotistical or they're arrogant and they think of themselves and put themselves above everyone else, that kind of like repels me. I like people who are kind, just good-natured, caring people, and she was religious as well, so it's good. Because even though I wasn't the most religious, Christian, I was very, very spiritual. So someone who has a connection with God is someone who I would be drawn to.
Guys, I told him even before he was Muslim, I used to tell him that, if you ever did get married, it would have to be like a girl in your religion who's very religious.
It would have to be like a religious Christian girl.
Yeah.
That was the only hope for me, because I wasn't going to go with someone who was non-spiritual, non-religious, because I wouldn't be able to connect with them.
Okay, pasta sauce is done.
You have to change your name when you converted. So my name doesn't have any bad meaning, so I didn't technically have to change it, but I wanted to change it to an Islamic name as part of my identity.
Pasta sauce is done.
You literally bullied her. Wow.
What? How?
What are you cooking, though? We are cooking pasta, guys. It's basically almost done.
It's done.
Where are the noodles? Are they in there?
Where?
Where's the noodles?
Noodles?
Yeah.
What noodles?
Pasta noodles.
There's no pasta noodles.
They're gone?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. It's like, what? Hey friends, please, I want support. Support to you. Walaikum assalam, bestie. What do you say about vanilla? What about vanilla?
What about vanilla?
We are cooking. Just her cooking. Guys, we've already addressed this. She's cooking. I'm doing the live. It doesn't work if I'm doing that and this at the same time, because then we can't talk to you guys.
I need him to read the stuff, guys.
How to know if you connected spiritually? What do you mean? You kind of just feel it. If you're talking about relationship-wise, you kind of just feel it. Do they care about their relationship with God? That's something I've never been in a position of not believing in God. I've always had a strong faith in that. I just didn't know how to practice and show God that I care about him. My relationship. I didn't have that structure or direction. That's what Islam gave me. So I'm really grateful for it.
Guys, one thing that a lot of people don't understand is that for me, like, I believe true love exists, and I believe true love is what brings two people closer to God together. Because God is love. That's what I believe. That, you both love each other for the sake of God.
Yeah.
If you both become close together, and then you you get closer to God in that process, that's true love right there. That's what my belief is. You guys don't have to believe that. That's what my belief is.
Someone asked, is that a baby gate? So actually, yeah, it is. Good
It is a
observation.
baby gate.
It is a baby gate. So on Amazon, we had to look for something because what was happening was our cats kept coming in the kitchen, and then we had certain plants and things like that. They were getting hairs everywhere, and then they were trying to bite our plants, which are not good for cats, of course.
Yeah.
So we had to take action on that right away. So I'm like, let me try this, and then I just kind of put this thing in.
It does work.
It holds it by pressure, so it just kind of stays in there. And yeah, it keeps them out. The cats don't jump over it or anything. So if you guys are trying to keep your cats out of your kitchen or any area or your pets, try to get one of these baby gates because they work. At least unless they jump really high. Tips for people who are looking to convert. If you're going to convert, try to research with an open mind. And after you convert, don't think that that's it. You got to continue researching Islam. We're supposed to constantly be learning. You can go gradually and learn. You don't have to overwhelm yourself. But start studying, start learning Arabic as soon as you can. That's the tip I would give you guys.
And guys, one tip to know that someone didn't convert for you is if they practice the religion. I will so strongly emphasize this. I have seen people convert for marriage. I have. And people do that. It's a thing that, looked down upon, but people do that. And I'm not going to judge them or anything. But I'll tell you that those people who converted just to get married never practiced Islam. They never prayed, or they prayed when other people were watching, and then they didn't pray when they were in private.
Yeah.
And they never read Quran. They never researched more about Islam. They just kind of stuck to the faith. They called themselves Muslim. That's it. That's what they were. Muslim by name.
What similarities did you see between Islam and Christianity when you converted? There's a lot of overlap. So basically, the teachings of Jesus, peace be upon him, that Christians follow, is what we try to follow in Islam. But for me, the structure Islam provides allows me to follow his teachings more accurately from my view. That's my view of it. From being on both sides, it allows me to actually practice. Because if I just said, I believe Jesus is the Son of God, I'm good, I'll try to do some good things here or there. Islam, you actually have to kind of work for your relationship with God, because if you just accept something and then you're like, that's it. Even Muslims who accept being Muslim, we have to put the work in. We have to make time for prayer. There's certain times of the day we pray. There's a certain way we pray with involving our body and our movements and everything. It's just a whole different experience. The way the hygiene, everything in Islam.
Jerry, I need you to
really
help you with something.
Yes, I just want to finish what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, guys, sorry, I got a little distracted, but I'll help you in a second. You need to pour that in?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I would say if you guys are curious about it, you can always try it, learning about it by, for example, implementing some Islamic things into your life. If you want to try the prayer, you can try it out. Wake up for Fajr in the morning. Try praying, try fasting. Try learning about the concept of charity in Islam. It's free to learn. I was Christian and I was doing these things. So you guys are definitely free to learn those things.
You just need to hold this.
Yeah.
It's so heavy. It's so heavy. Wait. No. It has to be turned this way.
Okay, calm down. It's okay.
It has to be turned this way.
Okay.
All right. You dropped some.
I dropped some.
Yes, because you weren't holding it right.
Okay.
Because you didn't hold it right. You dropped 3 pieces of pasta, guys.
What are good resources for researching Islam that's valid? I often find sites that are negatively biased against Islam. So even there's debate people have even on YouTube. Search on Google. You can look up the Quran, of course, online. So that's definitely authentic. You can start reading the Quran in English or whatever language you speak. Is nutmeg haram? Sorry, guys, I'm going to get to your comments here. Nutmeg haram? No. Soy sauce haram? No. But
nutmeg can be haram if you
depends what's in
alcoholize it. What's that word?
if you put alcohol in it.
Or if it becomes alcoholic.
your cats are held back with the baby gate. No, they're not held back. We wouldn't keep them in the kitchen because they get hairs. People are so obsessed with hijab but forget nuns also cover their hair. Even Mary did. Yep. Is that Gigi Hadid pasta?
It's my version of Gigi Hadid's pasta. So yeah.
Can we see the food? Yes. But at the end, you guys will be seeing the food. We are going to be doing a taste test.
I'm just upset because he dropped like 3 pieces of pasta.
Sorry. Fellow Armenian here, my fiance is Muslim. MashaAllah, very cool. Why do you guys get so much hate? I really don't know. We try to just show what we do, and you guys see us on the live, and it hopefully gives you like a genuine impression of how we are.
Some people think we're faking it. They think we're faking like
so
being
much energy, guys.
cheerful.
We make too many videos to be faking it. Like,
Can you imagine how exhausting it would be if we were actually faking it?
Yeah.
Like if we were actually faking liking Islam. Imagine having to do it throughout our life. Like that's hard. And doing it as a multitasking thing, like you're cooking and you're like, oh, Islam is so good. But like in your mind, you're like, hey, I want to sing. I'm reading a script off of my head. And sometimes we do lives like at 3 a.m. and we're so tired and we're still cheerful about our religion. So no, I don't understand how people think we're faking it.
Maybe, you know what? I feel like Muslims, at least for me, some of the very famous Muslims on social media, they've done certain things. Some of them have done things like lying, they've done fake things, this and that. So then they might think that, oh, these people are just the same thing.
Could be.
Like, I'm not.
Do you guys think that's what it is? What's your theory on it?
Because I know, for example, I'm just going to give one example. And I'm not slandering or saying anything, but Abdullah and her husband Hassanat, right?
Yeah.
We've gotten compared to them just because of the way we look and Mubina covering her face. But like, we're completely different people. We have only been online for about 1.5 years making videos.
Yeah.
But I think over time people will start to know like we're not gonna like do certain things that are like
I hope so.
dishonest with you guys. We're trying to be as honest and respectful and genuine with you guys as we can. We don't try to be fake. We don't try to show everything is perfect and stuff. We're imperfect people, and we just love interacting with you guys, and that's it.
Yeah, guys, what's your theory on it? If it's dangerous to your health, you don't have to fast, and you don't have to fast if it's dangerous.
What time is it in your place, guys? It's like 11:16 right now.
What are your favorite colors? My favorite color is red. Jared's favorite color is yellow.
Are there certain ways you choose baby names in Islam? So we tend to choose like Arabic names that have good meaning. So in Islam, the name has a very important meaning because we believe that can reflect on the person's character. Someone said you guys are so normal. Send me the recipe, mujte chai. We're not flashy people. We're not over the top people. We're just regular people like you guys.
Yeah, sometimes like we get comments where people are like, "Wow, you responded." A famous person responded, and it just makes me feel like so awkward because like I don't want to be recognized as some like big shot. You know, we're not big shots, guys. We're just like you. So treat us like we're just like you. We're average people.
How do you feel about Jews? Do you respect them just like every other religious group or non-religious group?
Hey Gary, are you ready for the taste
test?
Mandy,
are you gonna send me the recipe or not? I have to ask Mubina.
Okay, the recipe is on our Instagram. You can check like the highlights. It says recipe, so you can check the recipe there.
Are you from Ontario? Yes. Yes.
Gary, you ready for taste test?
Let's go taste test.
Taste test, ready? I'm giving it to you.
And I like how you use the marble cheese too. It's gonna be good. Guys, you ready for taste test? We're gonna show you what it looks like and everything. Where do you guys get your prayer rugs? So Mubina's family actually gifted me one. From Pakistan or is it from Saudi?
I think it's from Saudi. But guys, you can get it literally in any Islamic store you go. Or you can get it online. Or you can use anything as a prayer mat. Before, when Garrett was like just, studying Islam, he was using his pillowcase.
I used a pillowcase at one point because I didn't have anything.
Because he didn't have a prayer mat.
If you guys are new Muslims and you're like, I don't have a prayer mat, what do? You use a pillowcase.
Oh man, I forgot Italiano and
but that can be thrown on top.
Dang. I knew I was forgetting some
okay.
stuff. I'm so upset right now.
Do we have any other seasonings in it?
Nutmeg.
But tahini.
Tahini?
No. Is there ginger? Use the ginger at first, right?
Yeah. Okay. Italiano and garlic, sweet garlic.
Gotta season it up a little bit. I got mine on Amazon.
And parsley.
Nice. Yeah, you guys can check Amazon even for like certain Islamic clothes. I think they even have like Muslim for men that have the caps. They might have certain clothes as well. One difficulty people don't realize with Muslim men is like the shorts. Getting shorts. I had to get like almost a pre-length short to make sure, because even if you get shorts that are below your knee, if you sit down and your shorts are riding up above your knee, then you shouldn't be wearing those. You gotta wear shorts that go below your knee to make sure it covers. And if you can't pray with those shorts, then you shouldn't be wearing them outside.
Yeah.
You guys have to keep a beard. Yes, it's sunnah mentioned keep a beard in Islam if they're able to grow one. I'm having trouble praying. Do you have any tips? Start gradually with your prayer. So if you're doing 0, don't beat yourself up over it. Just take steps to work towards it. So for example, if you're doing 0, start doing 1. Aim to do 1 in the day. The next day, try to do 2. Then try to do 3. It's kind of like, I've heard people compare it to going to the gym. If you're not used to getting a routine of living an Islamic lifestyle, you can always get back to it. Just don't keep delaying it and be like, oh, I'll do it next week or next month. Start doing it like tonight. If you need to pray, start doing it now. And then go to sleep and then try to do 2 prayers and then do more. Jesus loves God. We love Jesus. Peace be upon him too. How long have you guys been married? Alhamdulillah, it's almost been 3 years. It's going really fast. We haven't lived together for 3 years, but it's almost been 3 years of our marriage. Have you met some fans in Canada? Literally, yeah, like almost everywhere we go, we get recognized now. So a lot of different, it's pretty cool. Almost every time we're out, someone's like, hey, are you guys from YouTube or from TikTok?
We get recognized for TikTok more than YouTube, though, so.
That's a good question. Someone asked me, how do you deal with not talking to your family? Do you feel guilty or sad? The answer to that, guys, is no. I don't feel guilty or sad because I've literally done everything. Allah knows I've done literally everything I can to try to mend that relationship. I just have to be patient and hope and make dua that they come around. So you guys, please pray for my family. Pray that they can be a little bit more accepting of our religion and relationship. It means a lot to us. It looks good. Can I have your food?
Yes.
So Mubina is adding parsley to it.
And Italiano.
So you guys on TikTok, we will try to give you a better view of it.
I'm doing it now
and of course, YouTube.
I forgot to do it while I was cooking. I knew I was forgetting something. Like, I'm forgetting something. I know what it is. Don't know what it is.
Van Dijk or Ramos? Ramos, for sure. Sergio Ramos is underrated, guys. The amount of titles that he's won, how great he is in clutch moments, the goals he scores, how he defends. Sergio Ramos is one of the best defenders of all time.
Who's Sergio Ramos?
You don't know Sergio Ramos?
Nope.
He was on Real Madrid, and it looks awkward because now he's on the same team as Messi in Paris.
Oh, wait, now I remember who he is.
The defender, the Spanish defender.
Yeah, I remember who he is now. Okay.
Thanks, I love your videos. You prefer us watching on TikTok or YouTube? It's your choice, whatever you're more comfortable with. Y'all see. Is it sinning if someone is afraid to show their faith or not ready to be public about their faith? No, because like you might not be in a position where it's like you're able to do that. If it might compromise your safety or whatnot, you have to it's very situational. You should talk to a scholar to confirm what your situation's like. But you may not be able to come out and pray in front of people or things like that. So don't worry about that right now. Just focus on doing the best that you can.
Voila, guys, this is how it looks.
Ooh.
You see it? You guys see it? How does it look?
Doesn't matter what kind of prayer rug you use. As long as, make sure you guys pray on a place that's clean. Make sure it's clean.
As long as it's clean. Doesn't matter.
And also try not to have prayer rugs with faces and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, Garrett, ready to taste test? Okay.
Honest review?
Yes, please.
Okay, whoa. This one's different. It's so many flavors. Hold on, I gotta take another one. Guys, I'm going on an experience with this.
Are you just saying that?
No, I actually like it. I'm just trying to take in all the flavor.
What do you mean? Don't you like my other ones?
Which one?
My other pastas that
It's
I
like
made.
you make a new creation.
What? I didn't do anything different. Except it has green pepper in it.
I love the amount of vegetables in it. It's got chicken in it, which is good because we've been having beef pasta before. I don't like that as much. Sorry, guys, if you didn't see me doing my taste test. And it's always good to eat from the front.
Yes. So now we start from the front.
Good.
You like
Good.
it?
Yeah. And I like the cheese you use too. Good.
What do you rate it out of 10?
I'm going to give this.
Watch him give it like a very
It's going to be decimal. It's going to be
decimal
one.
number.
It's going to be one. I'm going to give it. Let's give it 8.7. 8.7. I like it.
Why not a 10?
Okay, it's a 10 because you made it. It's a 10 because you made it.
Why not an 11?
It's also sunnah. You're right. To sit down and eat as well and not talk. You are right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying it real quick.
Please say happy birthday to my cat. Happy birthday, cat. Happy birthday, Brayden's cat.
Very good.
What ingredients did y'all use? I'm going to try some. So the recipe is on our Instagram. Go check out the highlights. That's where the recipe is. The only thing I did differently is I added parsley, oregano, and Italiano. Well, I always add Italiano, but this time I added oregano too. So.
I would sit in here, but we literally don't have a table right now that's where I can sit or anywhere. So I'm going to wait till I can sit down and eat.
I'm so happy we
got
it.
Okay? I'm the guy you guys met at Shoppers, remember me? So we had someone from Canadian Tire earlier be like, hey, I'm the guy from Canadian Tire, remember me? Now someone's come in and said, hey, I'm the guy from Shoppers. Yes, brother, I remember you. Thank you for helping me the other day. I appreciate it.
Thank you for helping. And did he help you with my pills?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm like, it's so nice to meet you. Can you help me find these pills?
Thank you.
You guys give out candy on Halloween. We don't participate in Halloween. We can give the candy out on other days, though.
We don't need to do this on Halloween.
Why can't women have more than one husband, but men can have more than one wife? Please answer me on live. So the way that men, like, naturally, I'm not going to get too much into this, but the way that, like, men and women are built, let's say a woman has multiple husbands and then she gets pregnant, then it gets very complicated because then you can find out which guy is she pregnant, this and that. Men can have multiple wives and then they can have children. It just, there's a lot of reasons for it. The way that men and women are built differently. I don't want to get too much into it because I'm really tired and I don't want to explain things incorrectly. Rubina might be able to add more onto it.
Right now, I'm just in the middle of taking this off of this.
Not a Muslim, but have been researching as an agnostic. Just wanted to say thank you for answering many questions I've had through your fun videos. Yika221, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. We're so glad you guys enjoy the videos. Whether you are Muslim or not, it doesn't matter. You guys are all welcome on our channel. I'm built different. I guess one wife isn't good enough for you. If it wasn't good enough for me, then why don't I have a second wife? Or a third, or a fourth?
One wife is good enough, guys, but sometimes, like culturally speaking, there are certain pressures that men have. Sometimes men want kids, and if a woman can't give them kids, then they might need to get married. Instead of divorcing the girl, they're probably like, I don't want to divorce you. I still love you a lot, but I want a child. So these things, like having something like this, makes their life easier. But there's so many conditions. Like you have to treat all your wives equally, and that's a huge condition in like getting married to someone else in our religion. So you can't just right out say that, oh, why is it so unfair that men can get married to multiple women, but women can't get married to multiple men? Not that we could even treat all the men equally. Women are too emotional. We'll like one more than the other. And I'm telling you as a woman, that's impossible. You can't treat all the men equally in your life. It's just not possible.
So a lot of it, like, we believe that in equity, but in terms of equality, we believe men and women are built differently for different roles. Like you said, if a guy wants to have a child, then the first woman, for example, she can't have a kid. He gets married to a second one, that they can start a family. So there's all kinds of reasons why people can do that. Do you know of any former Christians who converted to Islam? Yes. I don't know many that well, but there are a few on this. Like, you guys have seen.
I know Jess.
There's Jess.
Her whole family is actually.
Miguel is another one. You guys.
Jess, my friend Hijabi Jess, you can find her on TikTok. Her whole family converted to Islam.
MashaAllah.
Except for her dad and sister. They're all Muslim. Like all her brothers, her mom, her. And she used to also dislike Islam before, so like
So Jess personally disliked it as well?
yeah, she did.
Okay.
They gave her brother a really hard time when he converted to Islam.
You guys know what this is? This is the cookie dough I showed you earlier if you guys were on the live. I like to just eat
But
these.
stop wanting your cookie dough.
I already said this one. So I
Oh
can
my
eat
god.
it. Cooking is really food. Where did you get that idea from? Pasta. I guess that's Italian food. Let's put these back before I start eating more. These are addicting. Rubina does not like cookie dough.
Guys, I don't like the taste of cookie dough.
I do.
Am I weird?
It's okay.
I just don't like it.
Can you explain the interest part of Islam? We need to make a video on that, but Muslims, we don't take or give interest. So whether it's a bank account, a house payment, a car payment, whatever it is, we try to avoid interest as much as possible. If we have to pay off a credit card, we try to pay that off as soon as possible. Avoid all interest. Interest is basically an unfair system where the rich people get richer, poor people get poor from interest, right? And it's like an unfair way of like building your wealth. You're not earning it. You're not really doing anything. But I have a big stack of cash sitting in my account. I'm just going to build interest. Before I was Muslim, I used to do that. I used to have an account that had interest on it, and I used to get money for doing nothing.
These are moments where I really wish I had our dishwasher working because then I could just rinse
Yes, I
and
know.
put in the dishwasher as we go.
Guys, I literally wish so bad we had a dishwasher because I literally have.
We do have a dishwasher, guys. It's just it doesn't connect.
And we don't have a dishwasher. I have to hand wash the dishes every day. It sucks.
Hey, if there are any plumbers in our life, can you tell us if there's a way to connect our dishwasher to like our sink? Because like we need to get rid of the adapter so we can attach it.
No, it's complicated. How do you get a mortgage? So we usually are certain companies that do like an Islamic way of buying a house, but the down payment's usually a lot bigger. So for example, instead of paying 2% or 5% or whatever down payment, we would pay like 20+% down payment. So that's part of the reason why we were renting a home. Inshallah, make dua for us guys that we can buy a house someday. It's not my preference to rent, but we also don't want to pay interest by doing these kind of regular mortgages. So inshallah, we'll be able to get a house at some point. So does that also include things like stocks, like the U.S. stocks? If the U.S. stock is like not halal, then we wouldn't invest in it. So if they're investing in certain things like alcohol or pork or some other product or service that's not halal, then we won't invest in it. So for stocks, we believe that we can, invest in stocks, but you have to be careful what you're investing in. Funniest comment you guys ever got? It's a good question. I don't know. The stuff that makes us laugh is all the misconceptions people have about our relationship, thinking me controlling her and like she's forced to wear that. You guys she's like literally free. She's like, I want to do a live. She puts her veil on. Her choice. I met her and she had the veil on. She started wearing this when she was 15. I met her when I was like 20 in our 20s. Demetrius, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I want to thank you both. My spirit is empty and you both are inspiring for peace. Love from the Bronx. Wow. MashaAllah. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate you so much, and we appreciate you being in this live. This isn't a question, but can I say how cute you two are? Vanessa, thank you so much. You're very kind. Do you and your wife like spicy food? This one loves spicy food. If you guys have ever been to like Osmos or these kind of restaurants, she will get scorching hot, the most hot sauce you can get on it, and she'll get extra hot. She gets like literally caked with hot sauce. I am more in the middle when it comes to hot sauce. Can Muslims be cremated or how does that all work? You guys should follow us on YouTube because we make explanation videos. If you guys are not subscribed to our YouTube, go do that right now, and also follow us on Instagram because we make other content there as well, especially on YouTube. So we have videos on what happens with the Muslim funeral as well, and we're gonna inshallah make another one. We had a video, but I think we got lost somewhere. We might have to remake that.
Which video?
You know the burial, the explanation one for the.
It's literally on your phone.
No, it's not.
I swear
I
it
searched
is.
so much for it.
I swear
can't find
it is. What did you do to my carrot?
Munch, munch, crunch, crunch. Yes, we are gonna go eat very soon, guys. But yeah, Muslims are buried. There is not like a cremation process. We don't have cremation. Can't you just explain it to me? What do you want to know about it? I'm not an expert. Mubina will know more about how the Muslim funerals work. I've never personally been to one, but I can assure you that there is no cremation. What Muslims are buried, and there's no coffin, which was kind of
We're not
interesting.
supposed to have a coffin, but
We don't have coffins.
by law in Canada, we're supposed to. So.
In Canada, yeah, because of the law, we could get buried in a coffin,
Yeah.
but it's not a requirement Islamically. We have to have a coffin. I never even understood. Do you guys know what the reason why, for example, Christians have coffins? Can you guys let me know? Because I'm actually curious about that. Because I never understood what's the need of that. Muslims are basically clean and then they're wrapped up in the white cloth.
Yes.
And then they would be buried. But because of where we live, we would also probably put in the coffin too.
It's they do it here because of like health reasons.
Okay. Someone asked, can the thing on his head, I'm so sorry, be different colors or does it always have to be black? Let me go get my other hats and I will show you guys. I'll be right back.
Can I just say, Garrett, that I really hate this plain wrap. Hate it.
So I'll break this down for you guys. So it's a sunnah for men to cover their hair in Islam. Our Prophet, peace be upon him, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, used to cover his head. That's why I cover mine. Did he used to wear this hat? From my understanding, he used to wear like a turban. I don't have that, so I just wear this. It's still a sunnah. It's not mandatory to do it, but it's rewarding to follow the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Now, does it have to only be black? No. So, for example, my hair is probably a little messy. Don't mind. I can wear this. I have worn this in a few videos. You guys can see this. I have a white one. I have this one too. It's a little bit, I don't know if it's a little bulky on my head. I don't wear this one as much, but I might. So there's a white one. This is kind of like more of, when you think of Muslim, a lot of people wear like the white cap, but I like the black one. Although the black one, sometimes people confuse me with being Jewish. You can also wear this. But you can see it's not really, it's a little bit big on my head. I don't even know if I'm wearing it correctly. But you can also wear like this.
Okay. Guys, I do wanna clarify something. So I know some of you guys have been commenting on Ninja Mommy's video. She recently posted a video on Sharia and what Sharia actually means, and I want to clarify something.
Is that the one posted today?
I'm not sure if she posted it today, but some people have gone to that video and said that Rubina said that Sharia means law. So you also have to understand that Sharia doesn't literally mean law. Okay, Sharia is basically the path to righteousness. It's the path, that we take. It's the conduct. It's like it's basically, how would you describe it in a way where you can, like the legal system.
It's like a legal system. Like we have laws
It's
here,
like
police give it. Like we have a legal system in Canada.
Yeah.
Government enforces law. Sharia is basically the law that we follow in Islam.
Yeah, but it's not like the law that we follow in Islam. Like our daily law is basically what we follow in terms of like the nitty-gritty details that we follow, like the niqab, the hijab. That comes under this comes under fiqh, which is what we follow. Which is what we follow in a day-to-day life in terms of like what we follow. That's not Sharia. Sharia is the legal system that keeps things in order, and it includes multiple people. It doesn't just include you and your independent life and the way you live your life according to Islamic law.
Yeah.
I hope you guys understand what Sharia means.
It does not have the negative meaning that a lot of people have. Think it's like some horrible thing. It just means law.
Some people confuse Sharia with fiqh. Some people think Sharia means the Islamic law that every independent person follows or is supposed to follow. Like, when you think of Sharia, you think of like all these Muslim countries that are oppressive to their people, and that's not what it is. Sharia means like the legal code of conduct. I guess that's how I can put it.
Yeah.
Legal code of conduct.
And it's not fully carried out in any country, like not 100% carried out. Like you guys, like Taliban, all these other people, it's like, they're doing it. It's like no one is fully carrying it out. We don't have like the right leadership to carry that out.
Exactly, the right leadership to carry out the proper Sharia that we're supposed to carry out.
So understanding such a beautiful couple. Thank you guys so much for your kind comments. We love your kind comments, and we see you guys. We don't respond to every comment you guys are making. We do see you, and we do appreciate you. Just
Yeah.
a lot of comments. I apologize sincerely if we're not getting back to all of you guys.
Yeah, and guys, if you want to know more about Sharia and what it is, go watch Ninja Mommy's video. She'll be posting more on like the concept of Sharia and how it shouldn't be confused or mixed in with like what we follow on our daily life. You know, it's best not to mix those two up because people mix those two up all the time and think this is the way we live our life, and then they take one like verse or hadith from nowhere and they say, wait, why does this hadith exist? Y'all Muslims do that, right? Or that verse about like how we're supposed to kill non-Muslims, which is completely taken out of context, and then people come to us and they're like, so this is what you follow, right? No, that's not how it works, guys. You can't take stuff out of context.
We can't harm anyone, guys. We can't do anything to anyone, any harm. We can't do that.
We're not allowed to.
Even when there is a position where Muslims are put into like a war situation, they can't even harm like certain trees, and like they can't harm women and children and things like that. It's a very peaceful religion. It's not about being aggressive and violent. It's not like that.
So say someone does something in a community that's all Muslim. That's all Muslim, okay? Not like non-Muslim and Muslim. A community that's all Muslim, if someone commits a crime, which is considered a crime in Islam, then the legal system, the people, the leaders, they will have a Sharia, which is like a set of like legal system, set of laws that they will implement to bring harmony to the society or the community, the Muslim community, not the non-Muslim plus Muslim community, just the Muslim community. You get what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah.
This isn't for non-Muslims, guys.
What's up, homie? What's up, boy? I clap you in Monopoly.
In the Quran, it says there is no compulsion in religion. This verse literally follows the best verse in the Quran, which is Ayatul Kursi. And Ayatul Kursi is basically one of the very lofty verses in the Quran. It's a very big verse for us. We recite that almost every day. Actually, I think I recite this every day. And the verse that follows it is La ikraha fid din, which means there's no compulsion in religion. We're not allowed to enforce our religion on anyone, okay? Yeah. We're not allowed to force people to convert to Islam. That's literally in the Quran, clear as crystal.
Are you guys sheikhs or scholars to be teaching?
No. We're guys, not teaching anyone things that are like super nitty gritty in Islam, guys. We talk about what we do in our daily life. We're not scholars. We're not telling you to do what we're doing.
The thing that people misunderstand about Islam is like a way of life more so than a religion. So we actively practice this stuff. So if I'm covering my head with a hat, and people are like, why are you covering your hat? I have a reason for why I cover my head. That's just me sharing what I follow. I'm not going to give you rulings or fatwas or anything like that. That's not our position.
Yeah.
A lot of times we do tell you guys, like, go search further or ask a certain scholar or whatnot, because we're not in that position.
Yeah.
I love you guys. You have taught me so much about my religion.
Thank you.
Did you guys ever make a video teaching prayer? So there's a lot of videos online that talk about prayers.
See, this is where you'd ask a scholar.
Yeah, not us.
Not us, because there's different ways of praying.
Yeah.
Different sects pray differently in Islam. So you would have to talk to your scholar to see how you pray, because we can't give you that type of video. We would be like, if we make that video, we would be making it in a way that we pray. And that may not necessarily like apply to all Muslims, you know, or like all the people that converted to Islam. So it won't apply to everyone. So I would say, you know, maybe Google it, YouTube it. There are so many, you know, websites you can go to see how people pray.
Yes. Someone said, so shame for you and our being to leave the only truth, Jesus. To me, I found my truth with Islam. So to you, it might be wrong, but what matters is ultimately my relationship with God, just as your relationship with God. You can only control yourself, and what you follow, likewise, I do the same. And I'm very happy with my belief.
All right, guys. It's time to end the live.
Time to end the live. We gotta eat our pasta before it gets cold.
Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta eat. It was a very nice chat with you guys. It was a very nice live, as always. And it's nice because, like, I talk to you guys as I clean our kitchen a little bit, and I leave all the dishes for him to clean.
Lukaku and Kane are both good. That's a tough question. Honestly, that's not an easy question.
All right, guys. Until next time. Assalamu alaikum and bye.
Guys. Thank you for being part of the live. We love you guys. Happy midweek. week. Yes, you too.
Bye, guys.
Nice talk. No, hey, Omar Khalil, it's and all of you guys who have been